Hello, everyone. I'm Kivam, Engineering Manager for the AI ML team at Delight AI. What you just saw was an AI running a case end-to-end. What I want to walk you through now is the AI that improves that AI on its own. We call it zero-touch improvement. Quick note before we start, what you're about to see is a pre-recorded demo, and we've sped the video up. The actual pipeline takes about 30 minutes plus in real time, end-to-end. So instead of showing it all at this stage, we've compressed it into about 5 minutes of video, so you can see how the loop fits together. The thing to understand about zero-touch improvement is that it's not a feature that makes AI suddenly autonomous. It's a loop with the AI handling each step. Let me walk you through it. All right, let's start where every CX process actually starts, with an SOP. Every loop has to start somewhere, and ours starts with a document your CX team already produces, an SOP, written in plain English. We drop that document onto our platform, and the AI reads through it and converts it into your agent's action book. The rules, the policy boundaries, the steps that it needs to take, they're all pulled directly from the SOP, so the agent runs on your business logic and not on something that it invents itself. So that's your agent built from a single upload. From here on, the AI does the rest on its own. Of course, an AI agent built from one document isn't an agent that's ready for customers in production. So the AI's next job is to find out where it breaks. What you're seeing first is the AI building out the customer profiles to test against, not the polite ones that ask one perfect, clean question. It's the frustrated customer, the customer who changes their mind partway through, the customer asking 3 things at once. Then the AI takes those profiles and runs them as full conversations against your agent. In this case, we're seeing 75 conversations at the same time. The way this usually works is that a QA team manually writes test scenarios one at a time. The AI here runs hundreds in an hour and thousands overnight, which is a different scale of testing than any human team can realistically do. Once the tests are done, the AI doesn't just hand you over a list of failed conversations. It does the analysis for you as well. What's happening behind the spinner is the AI reading through every failed conversation end-to-end, working out what specifically went wrong in each conversation, and then identifying the common root causes that explain multiple failures at once. And here's the result. We have 15 failures grouped into just a few clusters. That's the whole problem to solve. So now we have a small set of root causes that we need to work through. Let's go fix the first one. For the first cluster, you're going to be in the driver's seat. The AI does the work, and you're the one approving each step. Each cycle starts the same way, with the AI rerunning the failed conversations in the cluster to score where things stand. We need to know the starting point before any fix can be measured. The progress bar you see is the AI working through the cluster a few times to get a stable score, not just a single run. We have our baseline, 22%, and that's the number the next fix needs to beat. From there, the AI analyzes the failed conversations, looks at the action book, and drafts a proposed change. What's on screen is the AI's recommendation with the reasoning attached and the approve and reject buttons next to it. Your CX manager doesn't need to write code or edit the action book directly. They just decide whether the recommendation should ship. In this case, the AI's proposal is way too generic. The user wants the fix to include a hard 48-hour cancellation rule, so they reject the proposal and explain the requirement in plain English. The AI reads the comment, updates its proposal to match the request, and asks for approval again. This time it does get approved. The change goes live in the action book, and the AI runs the cluster one more time to see if the fix worked. You see the same progress bar that we just saw moments ago, only this time we're testing against a new logic to check what we asked it to do. The pass rate is now 78%, up from 22. So that's one cycle of the loop with a human in it. Now I want you to show the same cluster handled a different way. Same cluster, same problem. This time you hand the keys to the AI. The user picks a cluster, and from there the AI handles every step. It scores a baseline the same way you saw before, rerunning the conversations to see where the cluster currently sits. It's 22% again. It then reads the failed conversations, looks at the current action book, and drafts a fix. But this time, instead of waiting for approval, it applies a fix directly and runs the cluster again to see if the score moved. 22%, 73%, 80%. Each pass through the loop, the score climbs. That's the AI iterating on its own fix, reading what didn't work the previous round, and trying again. So this is what we mean when we say the AI is debugging the AI. And here's when the loop ends at 100%. What you're seeing on screen now is the AI summary of what just happened, the root cause it identified, the changes it made to the action book, and the before and after difference so that your team can review. The AI has done its job, and the only thing left is your team's call on whether to ship this change to production. So that's the loop running without you. The agent is improving itself with you above the loop instead of inside it. From one SOP, the AI built the agent, tested it against itself, and fixed the gap it found. What used to take a CX team weeks of manual review can now happen on its own, with your team in the loop when they want to be, and out of the loop when they don't. That's zero-touch improvement. Thank you.